Hello everyone, Akash here. If you are not sure when someone might be lying to you, or maybe you are just ignoring someone might be lying to you just want to expect whatever they're saying as true without even thinking about should you ask more questions. That could ultimately expose their lie. But if you do pay attention to what they are saying and how they are saying it, also their body language and the energy they're giving off, you might be able to figure it out whether or not someone is lying to you. So let's go through 26 different ways you might be able to tell if someone is lying to you or not. The first way you could detect someone lying to you, they repeat the question you asked them. So basically if they repeat the question back to back, they're most likely looking for a way to buy some time. Most often they're doing that to come up with their possible response that hopefully won't invite more questions. Second way you could detect someone lying to you, they can't keep their story straight. They're basically changing a story from one telling to the next is an obvious sign that someone is not telling you the truth about what happened. Basically, inconsistency in stories is a way to know they are lying. Third way you could tell someone is lying to you, they are giving away too much information. Basically, the liar wants you to believe what they are saying and don't want you to get suspicious. Sometimes they overdo it in the details. Most often someone doing that because they have fabricated an intense lie and they need to tell you all the detail of the lie. Basically they memorize the whole story. But if you ask to clarify or ask advanced question, they get tripped up. Fourth way you could detect someone is lying to you, they are giving away little information. Sometimes someone giving you very little information, it might be sign they are lying to you, like very briefly answering your question and also feel like distracted or disconnected from you. Sometimes they may be doing that because they don't want to get caught telling falsehood because they don't have the detail. Fifth way you could detect someone lying to you, they are doing weird thing with their eyes. Basically someone blinking faster or slower than normal could be sign that someone is lying. Also important to note, many people won't directly look into your eyes when they are lying. Sixth way you could detect someone is lying to you, with their fake smile. Of course, fake smile is a giveaway that something is not right. But did you know it could be a sign that someone lying to you? When people truly smile, their skin around the eye areas usually wrinkle. But if the smile is fake, probably won't be as affected. Seventh way you could detect someone is lying to you, they can't remember the detail. It gets difficult for people who are lying to answer questions, especially super specific question about their lie. So if you ask follow-up question or ask for more detail, most often they will say they can't remember. That's a very strong sign that they are not telling you the truth. Eighth way you could detect someone is lying to you, they're getting defensive. So basically if you ask someone a question and immediately they get defensive and worked up, it might be because they are lying. Ninth way you could detect someone is lying to you, their voice is a higher pitch. So if you are talking to someone and it seems like their voice is a higher pitch, then usually it could be that they are lying. 10th way you could detect someone is lying to you, they pause and hesitate when they don't need to. Basically unnecessary pause or hesitance can be a sign you're being lied to. They are trying to stall a bit and figure out what to say next. 11th way you could detect someone is lying to you, they clear their throat a lot. Basically they're clearing their throat to fight stress that comes with lying. Sometimes people clear their throat because it's necessary, but some other time it can be giveaways that they are not telling you the truth. 12th way you could detect someone is lying to you, they use fewer emotional words. So when you are talking to someone, it might not be unusual to incorporate emotional words like angry into the discussion where they do naturally fit. But however, when someone is lying, it's less likely they will use emotional words. Most likely they're not feeling those things because the situation is false, it's a lie. 13th way you could detect someone is lying to you, they're super smooth. Don't just always fall for charming personality. It can go along with lying and deception. Some people use the charm to pull you in and get you to trust them, which can make it really difficult to tell when they are lying. 14th way you could detect someone is lying to you, they're ready to cut and run. If the person lying to you is well versed in body language and if they are facing the door, that means they are trying to get away from the conversation. Most often there is a reason for that, and it could be that they lied to you and don't want to get caught. 15 way you could detect someone is lying to you. They are touching their face unnecessarily. So basically someone touching their face or touching their necklace, that all can be nervous behavior. That could potentially mean they are lying because those nervousness energy has to go somewhere. 16 way you could detect someone is lying to you. Their word and expression don't match. Normally when people are being truthful, what they're saying and their feeling tend to match. But if they're saying something happy and look miserable, it might not be true. 17 way you could detect someone is lying to you. They change after telling the truth. Basically watch carefully how they act after they say something that you know it's true. So if their behavior change, that is the indicator they are lying. If you deal with them daily basis and you know how they normally respond to things, then it can be easy to determine if they're changed. 18 way you could detect someone is lying to you. They aren't speaking in full sentence. This is another sign of lying, not speaking full sentence. UCLA research also found this to be a possible sign of deception. 19 way you could detect someone is lying to you. They answer your question with more questions. So when they're answering your question with another question is a red flag that they might be lying. Most often they're trying to shift the focus of the conversation. 20th way you could detect someone is lying to you. They are using specific word. So if they're using word like as far as I know, that could be a sign they are lying. They are qualifying their denies and making them more specific. That's all they can do. 21 way you could detect someone is lying to you. They're trying to change the subject. It's easy for people to change the subject who are lying because it takes the heat off of them. If they do talk about something else, you won't be able to focus as much on the lie they just told you. And there is a less of a chance that you will be able to immediately figure it out. 22nd way you could detect someone lying to you. They keep telling you they're telling the truth. So if someone vigorously defend the act that they are telling the truth, it might actually be because they are not telling the truth. Usually situation like that people who are lying use statement like as God as in my witness or swear about their family members. Basically they're trying to convince you that they're being honest. But if they were telling you the truth, they wouldn't have to try so hard. 23rd way you could detect someone is lying to you. Their breathing change. Basically the body language of a liar. If they're lying to you, you might notice they start to breathe more heavily. Basically if it's changed from how they were breathing before, so take note. 24 way you could detect someone is lying to you. They get emotional over little questions. So if you see someone getting really emotional about little question, that can mean someone might be lying. Basically they don't want you to find out. If you keep asking questions, you will figure out what's going on. 25th way you could detect someone is lying to you. They keep repeating certain words. If someone repeating certain words, it could be a stalling tactic. Or it could be a sign that they are still trying to convince themselves that the lie they're telling is actually the truth. 26th way you could detect someone is lying to you. They are making micro expression which flash so briefly across a person's face. It can be very difficult to spot, but if you do see them, that it might mean the person you are talking to is trying to deceive you. Most people can't see micro expression, but you can learn how to see them better. If you do learn how to see them, you will be good at spotting a lie as well. So hope this video was helpful to you. If you learned something new in this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribe to my channel. Take care.